A word or phrase to describe Sarah Palin.
Extremely weak in experience.
Guts.
An Alaskan soccer mom.
I think she's courageous.
Appears to be a breath of fresh air.
Perfect pick for McCain.
Definitely not a presidential possibility.
Our standby president?
Very refreshing.
Yeah, we get all these down.
Hard worker.
Limited background.
Fighter.
A backbone.
I can't hear you.
A backbone.
Too much big oil.
A very surprise choice. I'm at a loss for words. I was polar bears, that's all I'm going to say.
Totally unknown.
What was that?
Totally unknown.
I think she's a real person.
Huge mistake.
Danger.
Good looking.
Someone I would need to look up and learn about.
Unknown.
Down to earth and a hard worker, it appears.
Who's got a positive reaction to Sarah Palin? Raise your hands. Raise them up high if you got a positive reaction to her. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who's got a negative reaction to her? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so more people than negative by about 2 to 1. How many of you in this room are more likely to vote for John McCain because they chose her? Raise your hands. 1 individual, 2, 3. How many of you are less likely to vote for John McCain because they chose her? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, clearly. Who here, if I pushed you, would be leaning towards, we're leaning towards John McCain, but because they chose her, you're now really, really not sure? Now, you all were leaning towards McCain, but you think it's a bad choice. Who might actually vote for Obama because of that choice? It's that bad to you. Did you vote for Bush in the past?
No.
But you were looking at McCain this time.
Yes.
But why is the choice so bad for you?
John McCain's 72 years old. He'll be 76 at the end of his first term. If something were to happen to him in the first 4 years, would I want this woman in the White House in a Cold War with the Russians? I don't think so.
She's not ready for the call at 3 a.m.
But you were leaning towards McCain before. You were leaning towards McCain before.
Yeah, I echo right there.
Tell me why.
He's a heartbeat away from the presidency, and she probably has great experience in Alaska, but I think her international, even national experience is about as low as it's going to go. And I understand what McCain was trying to do by getting a woman as a running mate, which I think is fantastic, but I think he missed the boat.
Might it cost you your support for McCain?
It sure has made me think, yeah, you know, it's moved the scale the other way around.
Who else agrees that you were heading towards McCain and now you're really uncertain? What about the pick?
She seems way too far right for me. I think of McCain as more moderate, and she seems at least, and I don't know, I haven't heard her say the things I'm hearing about her. She seems to be, like I said, she has a backbone, but it's an extreme, bright backbone.
Oh, so for you, backbone's not necessarily a positive
thing. No.
Interesting.
Maybe would have been a better one.
Tell me, you're leaning towards McCain, and now the pick has really bothered you. Why?
Raising 5 children in the White House, if need be.
What's wrong with that?
Well, she's a mother then, not a president.
Wow. I don't know how to react. And I need to. For the women in here, she's a mom with 5 kids, and one of those children has Down syndrome. What's your reaction to that?
If there's anything in her background that is positive to me, it's that she's a mom. I think then she gets it. She gets what's going on with her kids. I think her husband can easily stand in, just as it would be if it was the opposite, if it was a man with 5 young kids in the White House. That means nothing to me.
Connie?
I agree with her.
Why?
Because they've had to achieve some sort of balance with all of her involvements and activities up until now. She's been a very active and involved person.
Pauline?
She's proved herself up to this point that she's able to juggle schedules and all she's done, and I think she'll continue to.
Is being a mom with 5 kids a positive or negative to you?
Positive. She can juggle more than one thing at a time.
I want to show her dial. It's positive. Just be able to juggle. Joetta, positive or negative?
Negative.
Why? Yeah, her speaking.
Your hardness with your children, not your country, many times. You're going to do everything to protect your children as opposed to be overly concerned about what's going on in the nation.
What's the difference between a woman and a man, though, doing that?
That was my opinion.
Maybe this is what they have decided to do. This is what works.
So did John McCain make the right choice or the wrong choice?
All I can say is I like her.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I do like her.
What is it about her that you like?
Oh, she's just got a lot of energy, and I'm just very impressed with her.
One more.
Okay, I like her, what I've seen, I like her as a person, but her lack of experience, you can't vote for someone because you like them as a person. You have to look at what they can do for their position. And I just don't feel that she brings what we need for the vice president. I mean, she doesn't have the experience, I'll use the word. We need that. We need someone in there who has more influence, more experience, has maybe met more people. I mean, she's really limited in Alaska.